Hello Cancer, and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This Tarotscope reading will cover November 1st to the 15th, 2025. For a complete reading, and just in case something does not resonate, always check your four main placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All the links are conveniently located in the description box below. In this video, we're going to take a look first at the planets that can influence you most and how, and then we're going to get some messages from the tarot. When you consult your other placements, please make sure to take a look at also the planets, because the messages coming through from the planets are different for every sign. Before we start, I'd like to simply say thank you to everyone who has placed a donation in my PayPal donation jar. Thank you so much. The information for that is also down below in the description box. Okay, Cancer, ready to start because there's stuff coming up. Okay, let's see. First of all, on the 4th of November, Mars is going to be entering the sign of Sagittarius. This means that you're going to have more responsibility at work. Let's call them leadership duties, and they're going to fall on your shoulder. Okay, now you don't have any problems with that, but on the same day, the sun is going to fall in your true love zone, which means that you would rather be spending this time romantically than doing extra work. And this could be possible if you wish, if you want to spend time romantically, but you need to set boundaries at work. Otherwise, they're going to take advantage of you, okay? They're just going to step in and say, could you do this? Could you do that? You have this responsibility, etc. So that is actually up to you, okay? Hope so. Okay, now on the 5th, the day after, we have a full moon in Taurus, which means that you can plan a really nice date night here. You do want to spend more time romantically, and I really hope you are able to set those boundaries. We're going to have a specific video for this, of course, but let's just put it this way. It's great romantically, okay? Also, on the full moon, on the 5th, there could be a change of friends in your social group. Something could change, okay? Then what happens on the 6th? Okay, we were used to having Venus in Libra, and we will have her even in this reading until the 6th. On the 6th, she will shift and she will enter the sign of Scorpio, which means that conditions for romantic adventures are still there because Scorpio is very passionate. Libra was fair, honest, diplomatic, etc. Now, what happens? Once you create a good balance in the relationship, whether it either got fixed or it got closed, what happens? Well, we all hope that you got them all fixed, right? Okay. What happens is that now, once they all got fixed, we pass on to Venus and Scorpio and things start getting passionate. Okay. You got it, right? You got the idea. Okay. Let's see what else happens up there in the sky. We have Mercury. What's going to happen with Mercury on the 9th of November? Well, Mercury is going to go into retrograde, and this is going to kind of threaten your mood for romanticism because of work, okay? Work will interfere in your personal life. So, Cancer, you're going to have to put your foot down. When we talked about setting boundaries, you're going to have to put your foot down because otherwise they will take advantage of you at work. Last little thing, on the 11th of November, we have Jupiter, which will be going into retrograde until March the 10th, 2026. It's going to be there a while. This is a really important planet because it will give you time to reflect on what home means to you, family, love, of course, and security means to you. This is going to be with us all winter long, okay? And this should help you also to establish that boundary and put your foot down at work and have your home life protected. Oh, also on the 11th, something also very important is happening with us, and it has to do with the tarot. Well, it has to do with everything. White Angel Messages will be celebrating its very first year on YouTube. So I will be uploading a bonus video for each zodiac sign, and it's going to hold, of course, love messages, everyone's favorite messages, for the upcoming year, for the next 12 months. So it'll have a format that's different from the usual, sort of like similar to the videos I put out for the birthday videos for every sign, but not like that either. It'll be like a mix. You'll see. Okay, Cancer. Now let's get the messages from Spirit. What messages do you have for Cancer to live a better and happier life in these 2 weeks? Well, whatever they need to know. Doesn't mean that it's going to happen in these 2 weeks, but we'd appreciate it. Okay, you turned. You did turn. Cancer, look at that. You're starting with the Sun card. Could you not get a better card? Happiness, success. Are you going to stand up for yourself and set those boundaries? Because it looks like it. I mean, starting off with this kind of card, because we just said here at the very beginning, they give you a whole bunch of work. It's your responsibility, but hey, the sun is in your true love zone. I think you're going to stand up for yourself. This is beautiful. I love this start for you. A lot of beautiful joy, confidence. There's everything. Beautiful, Cancer. You won the lottery. Okay. Then we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Because notice how this is the sun, and we were talking about the sun. There you go, right there. The sun is in your sign, in your love zone on the 4th. And it's going to shine really good. Like it could not have been a better confirmation. This is magic. Okay. And so you had the confirmation on love. Now take a look. The Nine of Wands, your last stand. That's it. I've had enough. Okay. What are we talking about here? Work. This came out all bundled up right at the beginning. Love is going to go great. Work, they're going to stress you out. Okay. You're persevering because you can, because you've got the strength to do so. But you are so tired of it. Let's just put it bluntly. You're tired of it. Okay. You're going to have to put your foot down. They are going to push. So the cards are confirming what the stars had anticipated. Thank you, Spirit. Three of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Three of Cups in the reverse means that, yeah, there's going to be something happening in your social life. And we were talking about this with the new moon, that there was going to be a change in friends in your social circle. You're going to notice it right here. It happens. It could be, what I'm picking up at this change could be related to friends that come from the job. For example, if they're professional friends that you have on the job and that you maybe meet with after work, etc. Someone could leave. Maybe because you stand up for yourself in the office and they have to do your work instead of you doing everything. They may just leave. For example, there could be a change in that manner, but you may just, find someone new in your friend circle. So don't worry about it. When you lose a friend that leaves because they have to do work instead of you, it's not really what you define a friend, right? Okay, so you don't have to worry about this. There's not going to be that community thing with the friends, that social excitement. There's simply going to be a change in it. Again, confirming what the stars had said. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's see what else we have. So the definite confirmation, love is going to shine brightly. Take a look at that. The same two cards. Sun, sun. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm really happy for you, Cancer. I love it when I have to give good news. Okay, Eight of Swords in the reversed. Okay. Oh, this is good. I like this one. This is you taking control. You're going to set boundaries. Yay, I like this. Sorry, I'm rooting for you, Cancer. You're going to set the boundaries at work. Okay. You're going to say, no one's touching my home, my family, my love, etc. I have the right to my day off. I have the right to enjoy my life, etc. You're defending yourself. You're standing up for yourself. I love this so much. Love it. And then we have these Two of Swords in the reverse. Okay. You kind of hesitate a little bit. Okay. You're going to stand up for yourself. Definitely. Okay. You're going to take control of things. And then you're going to have a little slight hesitation because it is the job. Okay. Let's see what happens because I'm really curious. Look at all those feathers. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. There's simply being a little bit overwhelmed with it. Look at that. 2 and 2. Okay. The numbers are coming up double now as well. Okay. You're going to be a little bit hesitant. You're going to be a little bit overwhelmed because this is something you don't usually do, right? You're usually the empathic one that feels for everyone and you let them go. But this is like one of the first times that you're going to stand up for yourself and do it. So you're not going to feel very comfortable in those shoes. Okay. But you've decided to put them on and walk. And that's great. That's really, really good. Okay, Spirit. I like this. Can we continue? Because I love giving this news to Cancer. Let's see. Oh, look at that. It flipped. I didn't see it. Hold on. Let's see if there's any others. I don't usually look at the cards because I catch them and I have to get the ones that flip down. Five of Wands in the reverse. Okay, end of the conflict. Okay. This made you hesitate when you said, okay, I'm taking control, and then you got a little bit easy because maybe someone didn't like it. Don't worry about it, okay? You're being respected, and this is fantastic, okay? Five of Wands is the end of a conflict and cooperation, okay? Should you have encountered some sort of conflict before, because Five of Wands, this means conflict, you're getting out of it, there's going to be peace, but very quickly, okay? Why? Because you're going to make them understand. Because you're Cancer, you're also very correct the way you speak, etc. You're going to make them understand that, yeah, you have a private life, a personal life that has to be respected. So you can do all the job, etc., but you also have to be respected like everyone else. Your reasoning will convince them, okay? Your reasoning is going to convince them, and there's going to be an immediate truths. There's just going to be that hesitation here because they're not used to it. They're not used to seeing you speak up and stand up for yourself. Basically, they were used to giving you all the job and work, etc., and you simply would do it. And now that you put your foot down and said, no, okay, because I have a life as well, just like you, it unbalances them. It unbalances you a bit because, like I said, you're not comfortable, but it imbalances them as well. But then you find peace. You get it. You win, Cancer. You win. I love this reading. I absolutely love it, Cancer. You win. Okay. And then we have the peace. And then you can go out and enjoy your love, Venus and Scorpio, all your passion. It's there for you. Take that date, night, whatever you wish. Okay, Cancer, congratulations. See you on the 11th for that love bonus reading, our first anniversary reading. And in the meantime, thank you for being with me, for liking, for sharing, and for subscribing. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now, Cancer. From Angel.